move to approve.
Motion by Mr. Dahl, second by Mr. Colvinson. Any questions or comments? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Number 4, appearance of interested citizens. For any topic other than public hearing topics. Second call for appearance of interested citizens.
Could we ask Charlie to be?
Care to introduce yourself, sir?
Well, I think I kind of introduced myself to everybody, but I'll do it one more time.
Sounds good.
My name's Charlie Warner, and I was hired to serve as the managing editor of the Tri-County Record. And I've been living in Fillmore County since 1981. I moved down here and originally owned the Lanesboro and Harmony newspapers, which I published for about 9 years. And then I went to work for Dave Phillips over in Spring Valley and managed one of those papers there for a while. And the last juncture I had as far as a journalist was I was the managing editor of the Caledonia Argus for 6 years. And got to report all the wonderful fun that they had when they were putting their criminal justice center together and the beginning of the frac sand mining issues and all that kind of stuff. But I'll be in Rushforde 2 to 3 days a week, and I'm also going to be managing the newspaper in Chatfield for Dave Phillips. So.
All right, well, things are really, really boring here.
Well, and I've also been, I'm currently a member of the Canton City Council, and I served on a term before that. And I looked at when your last meeting adjourned, and it's much, much better. When I was working at Caledonia, a short meeting was 3 hours, and they had a lot of 5-hour meetings there. That's honest to God truth.
We don't do that.
I appreciate that. But I look forward to meeting and working with you folks, and hopefully the stuff I get in the paper will be right, and I'll have your names all spelled right.
Sounds good.
Welcome.
Welcome, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. All right, let's move on to number 5, notices, communications, and announcements. 5A, County Assessor Notice of Local Board of Appeal and Equalization held at 6 p.m. Monday, April 27th, 2015. That'll be here, right? 5B, notification of Tri-City Challenge, October 8th and October 10th. Raising funds for the Foundation for RP School Scholarships. Lisa Ledbeber, Foundation President, asks City of Rushford, City of Pearson, and City of Rushford Village to endorse and approve the events. Activities involving state bike trail from Peterson to Houston, Ferndale Golf Course, and Montezuma Bluff Hike Trails. More specifics and details of the events will be presented closer to the event date, so we can all look forward to that. 5C, staff double-checked with the 9 individuals who obtained a city deer hunting permit and verified that a total of 9 deer were harvested. So,
That was all west of 43, or east of 43.
am I correct, Kathy, that one person got 5
Yeah,
and then one person got 4? Is that correct, or did that get spread out to us?
3 of them, I heard.
3 got it?
yeah, I think
Okay.
there was like 3 different people that got
Okay,
deer. Yeah.
Steve told me too, but
I thought it was
East
2.
of 43.
All right, then, well, there's 20 permits available. Let's see if we get more people hunting next year. Number 6, the consent agenda. Questions, comments, observations, otherwise?
On 6D, Kathy, the annual water report, is that unaccounted for percentage up because of the street project, or what's the thinking there?
It could be that we aren't estimating enough for the street project, or it could be that we overestimated some leaks last year, you know, because we had a bunch of leaks last year especially down at the wastewater plant, out in the yard, they had a leak and inside. So we might have overestimated some of those last year, or there might be just there might have been some, like some of these leaks where we were estimating based on when you could see the water coming up out of the ground, you're trying to figure out how long it's been bubbling, you know, but it could have been leaking for a long time before that. So some of these are just estimates on the leaks, but
So when the construction was done, was that water billed to them?
no, they weren't, it wasn't metered, and so we were trying to keep track of, you know, they watered down the gravel for a half an hour one day, and so you have to kind of take a guess as to how fast the water was coming out, what pressure it was under, so that we kind of came up with a rough gallonage there of what they used. But that's part of our contribution to the project, because there was no way to meter that. And that wasn't included in any of the bid package or anything.
Okay, I was just kinda curious, cause that's the first time in 6 years that it's gone up, so.
Yeah, and, but we pumped about 5.5% more than last year, and we sold 3.5% more. So, you know, there was a loss there somewhere along the line of that 2%, and it could have been a variety of things. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it and see what happens, next year, but the fact that we have all the new pipes in 43, now that was one where we figured there was a lot of I&I in 43 because that was so old, so that should take care of a lot of the other unknown leakage.
So what you're saying is that the 7.08% versus the 10.84, that difference there might be with the highway construction?
It might be, And so if you average those 2 years, we're still, I think the state of Minnesota says you're supposed to be like 15% or
Yes.
below. You know, so we're still, you know, even if you average the last 5 years, we're still doing pretty good.
Hopefully that'll go down below 5.
Well, it's gonna take a while to account for 43 too, 'cause it's not
Yeah.
totally not done, so
Right.
we're gonna have to get it done next year. Got it done in 2015, then haul 2016, then see the report in 17, then maybe we'll really see what the result of that is. It's gonna take some time. Anything else?
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Dahl, seconded by Mr. Hansi. Any questions or comments? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Number 7, public hearing. There is none this evening. Number 8, general business. 8A, receive presentation from Alana Wilson. Please come forward. Regarding the 3rd annual Jumps for Hope, tentatively scheduled for June 28th at the Rushforde Municipal Airport. Consideration of a motion for the city to approve sponsors of the events of the past years. And our airport journalist, Charlotte Marston, is here as well.
How is that Ford pickup running? Is that the,
It's not dead yet.
that's not the 2015 with the aluminum bug?
No, I wasn't gonna pay what they wanted for the
Really?
2015.
60K?
Goodness. Well, welcome. Yeah, everybody has their hand out here.
Cool. So the airport commission, heard from Alana last Monday night, was it Monday? Yep, and wholeheartedly endorse, the 3rd annual Jump for Hope, so we bring you a recommendation, and Alana's gonna fill you in on some of the details and possible changes for this year.